It's that time of the year, the end, so let's celebrate some of the best work to come out of the industry. That's the best motion design, motion graphics, animation, the best pictures that move from 2020. Now, of course, I do my best to see a wide variety of work and keep on top of the latest happenings in the industry, but I am only one man with two eyes, so I cannot see everything, and if you think there are some glaring omissions, please let me know in the comments. But without further ado, let's get to the first category, and that is Best Music Video. Music videos have been using more and more motion design and animation, and that is just something that I really noticed this year. And because music videos usually have just about zero budget and are huge undertakings, animating something for 3 to 4 minutes is a huge effort. I figured that the folks that made these definitely deserve some more attention. Dinosaurs in Love by Hannah Jacobs is probably the most adorable animation I've seen this year and is definitely my most rewatched, and also hugely impressive was that this was made in just 24 hours.
Eat fruit and cucumber.
Music video for Vanitas by Town Portal, directed by Gabriel Calvi, is also one of my favorites. This is the first project that introduced me to Gabriel's work, and it is absolutely astounding. The Golden Bat has to go to the video for Nights by Jesper Roym, which is directed by Matthias Leiten and designed by Sophie Lee. This video makes such expert use of looping animations with more than enough variety to keep it entertaining for 4.5 minutes. Matthias also released a music video for Taiko at the beginning of this year, which was also outstanding, so I definitely feel as though he deserves the Golden Bat for Best Music Video. Next is Best Showreel, and this is absolutely deserved by Romain Lubasan. And what makes this showreel excellent is not just the awesome design and the awesome animation, which, are a given, but the way this is edited. Every shot, even cutting between projects, feels like it's a match cut where the movement flows continuously from one shot to another. That is really difficult to do, and I can tell so much effort has gone into the production of the showreel, not just the animation stuck together in a sequence. This was fantastic. The best design of a project this year goes to Fun and Games by Bullpen. This is a studio project by them, and I love everything about this. The animation is really subtle just because the design and the concept is so well, it's essentially just showing you that from different angles. And it's them bringing essentially very adult themes to children's toys. There's so much fun, darkness, and tongue-in-cheekness that just captures my attitude towards the adult life, and I love this. And now, Best Use of Color. This was another one where I was really spoiled for choice. There were so many interesting and striking uses of color from work this year, but I do think the best was Can Drugs Take the Place of Religion by Shauna X and Pablo Lozano. They use color so well in this project, the way they bleed into one another and the way that they are animated, and this in particular was really influential in how I animated colors and gradients this year, so I have to give the Golden Bat to them.
As I ever did when I was a child. We had been taught that anything not marked as white and Christian was murky and perverse.
Now, I also want to own up to my biases as well. Every media source will have inherent biases, and I think we should all be aware of that, and I want to own up to the ones that I'm aware that I have. Now, obviously saying what's the best animation is completely subjective, but I noticed when putting together this video that 3D projects weren't popping up so much, and I'm going to attribute that to me not really working at all in 3D animation. I'm not as familiar with the process, so I don't think I see the problem solving and creative flourishes that I do much easier for 2D projects that I'm more familiar with. and I am going to work more to understand 3D better in 2021, but until then, the projects that you're seeing now I thought were all amazing, even if they're not getting the coveted golden bat this year. Next, most creative. This is a bit of an ambiguous category if I'm gonna be honest, but there were just so many interesting applications of motion design in animation that pushed styles, that used different mediums, different techniques, or just approached the topic in a completely unexpected way. But the most creative for me was number 7 by Mehdi Alabegi. This is a personal project celebrating Ronaldo, and the design and movement of this is just mesmerizing. This is all done frame by frame, and the way the character moves is just so fluid, and the pace appears to be so thought out, but so spontaneous at the same time. I would love to get a behind the scenes look at just how the thought process was building this and putting this together, because it's just 1 minute of absolute joy to watch. Best breakdown. This is a topic I thought should definitely be celebrated, because I think the more we share within the industry of how things were made in the process, the more we can learn and even appreciate these projects more. So I do want to shout out Dylan Casano for his breakdowns on Instagram, which were so well paced and entertaining. They weren't just slides of showing different steps of the project. They really got you engaged with the music and the pacing. These were excellent. New Mechanic posted a really engaging breakdown on Behance as well, showing his process of animating this short for Rick and Morty. Ammonia LaRussa has started a YouTube channel where she broke down animating the Ego Death music video in 2 parts, which is a really fantastic, interesting, and entertaining watch. But the golden bat has to go to Hobbs for High in Heaven. Hobbs created this music video by flying drones in the formation of a face that was singing the song, and their 3-minute breakdown on YouTube was just captivating to me, maybe even more than the music video itself. Animating with drones is just a concept that interests me so much, and seeing them break down what the problems were and how they solved them was just really entertaining, really captivating, really informative, and left me very inspired.
When your head is blown up to a 350-foot head, the drones on your bottom lip suddenly have to travel 60 miles per hour. So we had to take the whole thing and slow it down 5 times, and then shoot it, and then speed it back up 5 times so it would match the original lip sync.
And now, best personal project. A lot of the best motion design that I tend to feature on this channel and even in this video tend to be personal projects, and I think that's obvious because this is where the artists get to put as much of themselves into the project. But the golden bat this year has to go to Chico Jofisland for In My Particular Case. This project must have been a massive undertaking, and its execution is nearly flawless. There are so many styles in here, so many types of animation, so many applications with mixed media, different software used, and for that all to be animated and designed by one person is insane. And besides the technical skills that went into this, the concept is really fun, really meta, really poignant. I love it.
That moment, that particular and specific moment, when you're creating something and you have to choose one idea among many thoughts in your head. That's not a bad idea, is it? I mean, that's good enough for now, and then eventually I can make a better film.
And Instagram loopers, the best people on Instagram delivering short loops that I love this year. And for this category, I'm giving out 3 golden bats. First is to Eva Kremers, whose colourful, playful 3D character illustrations and animations brought so much lightness and relief to my feed this year. Another bat for Manon Loire, that deserves it for this post alone, which I love the design, I love the subtle animation, and a snarky message. This is all perfect. And the last Instagram looper of the year goes to Will Peach, who is a ridiculous cell animator. He put out so many of these loops, which really inspire me to do more frame-by-frame animation. They are so fun, so fluid, and from the outside, it looks like these were really fun and engaging to make, even though I wouldn't have any idea where to start. And now the final award, the final bat, is for the best piece. The best piece of motion design and animation throughout the whole year, or, well, my favourite. There has been so many this year, and an awful lot focused on the hardship that this year has brought, but this piece approached that in the best way possible, and that is Right Now by Giant Ant. And what can I say about this piece that it doesn't say for itself? It's so beautifully designed, beautifully animated, but that's a given for anything in contention for this category. What I really love is how it approached the darkness of this year without dwelling too darkly on the details. And I think it's going to feel poignant next year and in 10 years and in 50 years from now. And I know these all sound really pompous, me saying, oh, it captured the human spirit and all this stuff. Yeah, I get that. But it looked great and it feels great to watch it. This is just stunning in every way. So congratulations to Giant Ant. You can take it easy for a while. And I want to thank everyone that has joined me in 2020 watching videos on my channel. It has been so fun and rewarding for me to work on this channel this year, and I'm really excited about the projects for 2021. Again, if you think I've omitted anything in this video, please leave it in the comments, and otherwise, have a happy new year. If you'd like to learn animation and motion design techniques, I've got a playlist of some of the best tutorials on this channel for you to take a look at. I'll see you in the next one.